Hey guys, and welcome to this video on algorithm analysis using the C programming language. So I had an interesting question the other day from a friend. They were asking what is the running time of a specific code fragment? And so I decided to help them out here and create a video on the topic as well. So let's go ahead and get started with it. First thing we're going to do is create the program. So I'm going to include our library, and then we're going to create our main function, and let's see, return 0. Now this program had 3 for loops, so I'm going to have 3 integer variables to iterate through. So I'm going to choose I, J, and K, and then my friend also had a count variable to see how many times that loop is being ran. So let's set count equal to 0, and then we had some arbitrary number n, and so we're going to set that equal to some value, some arbitrary value. So let's see, maybe 13. All right, so let's go ahead and create our for loop. And it's going to run from I equals 1. It's going to run while I is less than or equal to n, and then I increment it by 1. And then within that loop, there was a second loop that ran from j equals 1. It's going to run while j is less than or equal to n times n, so that's n squared. And then j increments by 1 each time. And then we have a third loop. And the third loop runs from k equals 1. It's going to run while k is less than or equal to j, I believe it was. Yes, it was j. Okay, and then k increments by 1 each time. And then within that loop, we had count plus plus. So count increments by 1 as well. So we want to know how many times does this loop runs, and we want to know how many times count runs. So it's really the one is one and the same. Count's going to run the number of times that these 3 loops run, or more specifically, the number of times that last inner loop here runs. And that just so happens to be the same as the running time of this program. So what's the running time? The running time of this program in big O notation is n to the power of 5. But more specifically, maybe we want to know what count would equal. Exactly how many times did this loop run? All right, so the actual answer is that the loop runs n to the power of 5 plus n to the power of 3, all divided by 2 times. So what we can do now is we can do a print statement to print out what count equals. I put a new line there and then put count. And then we can print another statement that prints out the calculation of count. So I want to say calc count, or how about count calculation? Okay, and it's going to equal some number. I'm going to put a new line there, and we're going to put in the equation here. So the equation is just, let's see, it's n times n times n times n times n. So that's n to the power of 5 plus n times n times n. That's n to the power of 3. And then all of that is divided by 2. Okay, so this here is the same as this equation up top here. So let's see if we get the same answer, as we should. I'm going to go ahead and run this. All right, and we can see that count is equal to 186745, and count calculation is equal to 186745. So now I could just change our n value. So maybe I'll make it just 1. Let's run that and see if we get the same. So we get count equals 1, count calculation equals 1, and let's try maybe 5 and run that. And then we get count equals 1625 and count calculation equals 1625. So it's kind of interesting that we don't have to use a for loop to get some calculation out of count here, we could just use a equation instead. And then of course that equation is just big O of n to the power of 5. I have a video of how to calculate this on my other channel, so be sure to check out Randerson112358, and please leave any questions you have, any comments. Don't forget to subscribe, guys, and as always, thanks for watching this video. And please let me know if you want me to put up some more algorithm analysis programming type videos on this channel here. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you all in the next video.